They always come back to me. The sleepless, the curious, the ones who heard a story they shouldn't have. Tonight, you're here for Elias Cade. Freshman, full scholarship, no family, just a suitcase and the kind of hope that makes you blind. He arrived at Westridge University thinking he'd made it. What he didn't know was that his dorm had already been claimed. Dorm 6A, no listing, no key from the RA, just a custodian with shaking hands who said they shouldn't have reopened it and left without another word. The room was cold, not just bad insulation cold, old. It smelled like damp stone and incense burned too long ago. A crucifix hung upside down above the closet. He didn't notice, but the mirror noticed him. It always does. First night, Elias heard humming, faint, tuneless, coming from behind the mirror. Second night, his rosary beads were on the floor, though he never unpacked them. Third night, the mirror fogged over from inside. No steam, no warmth, just breath. I've followed many mirrors in my time. They don't reflect truth, they reflect memory. And that room remembered her. They used to call her Sister Adrielle. Once a nun, now a shadow of grief stitched into the bones of the building. Elias didn't know the stories about the theology wing fire, about the student who confessed to her in 1982 and slit his wrists in the prayer room, about the 3 that went missing after hearing her hum. But I knew. On the 5th night he heard knocking, not at the door, inside the closet. 3 slow knocks, the holy number. Elias opened it. Nothing, except his reflection behind him in the mirror, smiling. He wasn't smiling. The next morning he asked to move rooms. The housing office said, "There's no dorm 6A on record." The RA laughed. That room's sealed off, always has been, but Elias had a key, the one no one gave him. That's the thing about cursed places. They have a way of seeping into your soul, making you question reality. They don't let you leave. They invite you. They bind you. The air feels heavier, the shadows seem darker, and every sound is amplified. That night, he covered the mirror. He said his prayers. He didn't sleep. He could feel the presence, watching, waiting. And still, at exactly 3:11 a.m., the rosary was around his neck, tight, like a noose. And the humming returned, louder. It was as if the darkness itself was alive, breathing down his neck. This time he saw her. She stood in the corner, veil black as a moonless sky, hands clasped, eyes sewn shut. Blood ran down her cheeks, but she kept praying. To what? I don't know, but it was listening. They found Elias the next morning, kneeling in front of the mirror, mouth moving, no sound, eyes wide, but focused on something behind the glass. He never left the hospital after that, and the room boarded up again. But I know this, that mirror didn't stay there. It was moved, taken down from its original place. They moved it, sold it, hung it somewhere else, maybe in your hallway. Imagine it hanging there, silently watching. Maybe it's already watching you, observing your every move, every moment. They called her Mother of Mercy once, but now she doesn't want prayers. She wants witnesses, witnesses to her story, her pain, her existence. So if you ever hear a hymn you don't recognize, don't listen. It might be a call from the other side, a melody meant to lure you into the unknown. If your mirror fogs up in the middle of the night, don't look. The reflection you see might not be your own, but something far more sinister. And if you see her, don't blink, don't breathe. She feeds on your fear, and any sign of weakness will draw her closer. And whatever you do, don't pray. Prayers in the dark can summon things you're not prepared to face, because she's already praying for you. Her whispers echo in the shadows, waiting for you to join her.